My name is Djakoniya, and I am the student manager for SRAS. I've lived here in St. Petersburg since 2013, but I also lived here back in 1998. So I've seen the city go through a lot of changes, and I loved it then and I love it now. It's hard to say what my favorite thing about St. Petersburg is. It's just sort of the general atmosphere. There's a certain mystery and mysticism and romanticism about the city. I love the bridges. I love that it's on the water and the canals. And I love the people here. I just really feel at home in this city. I think we have something like 500 museums here in the city, from museums about Imperial Russia all the way up to the Modern Art Museum. So it's really a great place for those people who are interested in culture and literature. That's all here in St. Petersburg. You can really feel it just coming out of the buildings and the streets. For those studying Russian language, it's also a great place because particularly for those who maybe are a little bit concerned about their first time abroad or their first trip to Russia or even their first time in a big city, St. Petersburg is a very friendly and welcoming place. It's the kind of place where if you're lost on the street and you're not quite sure how to get somewhere and you need directions, someone will see that you're confused, stop, and even take you by the hand and show you where you need to go. So it's a very friendly city for those who are a little bit hesitant about coming to Russia and about their Russian. Our partner university here in St. Petersburg State Economics University, is a terrific place to study as well. First of all, it's located right in the center of the city, just down the street from Nevsky Prospect and Church on Spilt Blood and the Hermitage, all of these beautiful landmarks right around the corner. In terms of the program that it offers, it's a unique opportunity because students are able to not only study Russian group classes but also individualized lessons. Additionally, there's a buddy program, a volunteer program, so students are able to hook up with their peers and really get an inside look at the city and Russian culture from the perspective of someone their age. The international office at the university is incredibly supportive and goes out of its way to help students here integrate and feel comfortable in the city. As the student manager, I actually work with students in all of our locations, but here on the ground in St. Petersburg, in addition to myself, we have a coordinator as well as an intern from time to time. So there's a lot of on-ground support for students. When students first arrive, we provide an orientation to the city to help them get to know it and find their way around, as well as an orientation to daily life. How to do the things that are typically really simple to do, but are done maybe differently here in St. Petersburg and Russia. And so we help and make sure that they understand that and have those tools to be successful in their day-to-day life. A part of that is that here in St. Petersburg we offer a course called Survival Russian. The first week that students arrive, they take this Survival Russian course where they're learning lots of words and phrases that they didn't necessarily learn at their home universities in a typical Russian textbook. One of the on-site instructors here and myself wrote the text together, and it's a lot of fun. It's a good way for students to warm up, get back into studying Russian if they've had some time off, and build their confidence as well, and really help them get over that fear and anxiety that they might have when they first get here. Help them understand that mistakes are the way that we learn. It's okay, and they can definitely get out there and order food and do all those things on their own, and they'll be just fine here in St. Petersburg. It's a great place to study because it's welcoming, it's friendly, it's open, it's diverse, it's liberal. And I think that it's a great place for students to see and understand that Russia's a modern country as well. In many ways, the youth are very similar to the American students who come and study here. And it's just a beautiful city. Students tend to fall in love with it and discover something about themselves, discover something about the city, and take that home with them.